It says we're live.
Swear to Freya, this is just. All right, let's see here. It lies. If you want to keep the heat going, because it's January in Texas, donate here. If you like coffee, if you like good coffee, talk to these guys. When you do, let them know you heard about it here. They are an official, unofficial sponsor of this chat. So, because they send us coffee, which keeps us going.
Yeah.
Keeps people from dying and wearing pretty awful colors like orange.
Orange, so. Yeah, orange. I don't look good in orange.
And Winkle Red, that is not good news that community has stopped selling their ground chicory. That sucks.
I look good in orange, but not that shade of orange.
No. That's not right. They've been doing community. The community's been doing Cajun blend coffee for.
They've been doing 100% chicory since they've been community coffee.
I don't drink 100% chicory. I do drink their chicory coffee blend. Okay.
Yeah, Rick, that's a good point. Next time somebody babbles about Chat GPT, ask them how well autocorrect works. Yeah.
Autocorrect?
Yeah. Autocorrupt.
Backspace, backspace, backspace. Autocorrupt. Backspace, backspace, backspace.
I have never typed duck intentionally.
I have a couple of times, but I've never typed ducking intentionally.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've never. And it usually takes me about 3 weeks to break the spell check's will.
Yeah. Courtney should have brought Ian a box.
What?
She's not here yet. She'll be here soon.
Uh-oh.
Make it a Thursday.
And since it's from Dawn,
You should worry.
That is outstanding, DA. Texas Named is currently #1 in alternate history.
Sweet. Well done.
Yes. All right.
Well done. So last call's out and doing well. I'll love it.
Yeah. I actually got a story in that one.
Yes, you do. Jim, you're in a bunch of things that are on the top.
Yeah.
So.
In the top, since we have 50% of the top 6 short, as of yesterday, 50% of the top 6 in science fiction shorts, we're good. Yeah, we are currently owning that. So, Jim Totten, my brother from another mother, has got another one out. Breaching a easy retaliation. He's cranking out the novelettes and novellas pretty nicely.
Yep. Delay spinning. Sorry about that. It's not us.
Rack Press, come see our shorts.
Oh my God. I have to write that down.
Hey,
that needs to be
just because I wear proper shorts instead of American knee pants, we don't need to start punning off of that.
Yes, David, she did. Major Tomcat, yes, in the last call.
Oh, well done. Well done, David.
Yeah, Frank is training new hires this week.
This is how you slam Everclear.
And we are joined by Sanford today.
Sanford's lurking in the background.
Yeah.
Jonna just lives here.
What?
Jonna just lives here.
Yeah.
Rat Press postcard series. We write short shorts. No. Okay. Let's open this with a minor rant.
And away we go.
Some hot sauce people need to get their heads on straight.
I knew this was coming.
Okay. People, I don't. Okay. A Louisiana style hot sauce has a fermented pepper mash, white vinegar, and salt. And that's it. If you are marketing a Louisiana style hot sauce, that's the only thing that should be in there. If you stick cane sugar or garlic powder in there, it becomes a Tex-Mex hot sauce.
Yep.
I'm sick. I was looking for a good Louisiana style hot sauce that wasn't Crystal or Tabasco.
What is wrong with Tabasco?
Nothing. I was just looking for something that was different.
Then why do you change? I've been eating Tabasco for 60 plus years. I'm happy with it.
And
Variety is the spice of life. It's sort of like getting new girlfriends all the time. It's,
well, no,
Well, that didn't
that's a
happen
bad
either,
that's a
so-
bad idea. Bad idea.
Well, I got married. I can't do that anymore.
Bad idea. Just because you gave me the idea for the first Tabasco sauce, I don't want to hear it. So I was just banging around looking for a good Louisiana style hot sauce that wasn't Crystal or Tabasco. Tabasco's number one. I have to give Tabasco's number one. Crystal is a close second.
Well, you've already got perfection. Why do you need a third?
Variety is the spice of life.
Blondes, brunettes, redheads.
Yeah.
Um,
No to redheads.
Oh no, I love redheads.
Ow.
Say that's after she feeds you.
but
I've been around enough redheads in my life. No.
I like Melindas. I like Melindas craft hot sauces, and I like what the hell is that stuff down in Houston? I've totally forgotten the name of. Used to do Crimson hot sauce. Bravo Spice Company. Bravo. Anyway, Spice Company down in Houston. I love Melindas and Bravado. I really do. Melindas sent us, or somebody sent us, a package of Melinda's craft hot sauces. And I was looking at it because, hey, it's got Louisiana style hot sauce. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, there is no such thing as a New York cheesecake. Yeah, I don't like cheesecake anyway,
I
so
love cheesecake.
I thought it was New York pecani sauce. There weren't no such thing as.
that too.
Okay. I love Melinda's. I really do. Focus, you bastard.
You're
Close
too
enough. Louisiana Red. I love Melinda's. They need to unfuck themselves because, and I will read the ingredient list: red cayenne peppers, white vinegar, water, salt. We're good, but no, it doesn't stop there. Cane vinegar, sugar, and garlic powder. This is not a Louisiana style sauce. There's nothing Louisiana about this sauce except the cayenne. Unscrew yourselves because this ain't right. And I love Melinda's. I really do. Melinda's makes great hot sauce. Yes, I know their backstory. I don't care. They make great hot sauce. And this may be great. I may love it, but it's still going to piss me off every time I use it.
Yeah, we're going to do another hot sauce test here.
We're going to have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody makes a Reaper hot sauce.
They do.
Yeah.
Not that I want to try any.
Yeah, we've got 10 different Melinda's. Folks, one of the things that absolutely tickles me pink about Melinda's is that bottle. We've got 10 of the bottle size, and they are TSA compliant.
Yeah.
Melinda's knows chili heads. The other thing that pisses me off is they've got a peri-peri sauce. And I was peri-peri. I was extremely happy that they had a peri-peri sauce. There's not a single goddamn peri-peri in there anywhere. That annoys me.
Nala Jaloka's a. Oh.
Cholula's good.
Yeah.
Cholula's great. I love the Cholula lime because I'm from Africa and I need a citrus base in my hot sauces. Hot sauce.
Michael,
What?
I love that you're talking about hot sauce and I'm eating Lefse, the Norwegian antithesis of hot sauce.
Who hurt you? Are you doing this voluntarily? Are you being interrogated? Why are you eating that?
Well, it could be worse. It could be sunstroming or surstroming or whatever the hell it is.
I know exactly what it is. And no.
Yeah.
The rotted shark,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Ugh.
Yeah, Tom, no comment. You're from one of them Yankee places up there. So, speaking of which, the weather, You know, the Yankees are to the point they're thinking about putting on a short sleeve shirt over their wife beater, and they're thinking about maybe putting socks on with their sandals. And the rest of us are freezing our asses off down here in the South.
Speak for yourself.
I've been told multiple times the cold in Texas is colder than the cold in up north.
Well, because it's from Canada. Guys need like border protection. Build a wall.
Or at least put up that third strand of the barbed wire between
No
here and
kidding.
Canada.
Yeah.
No kidding. We're not quite as bad as the Panhandle, because in the Panhandle
We haven't had snow yet. They have.
In the Panhandle, you get these storm systems out of Canada, and they roll down the Rockies and right through Amarillo. So you know it's like my old sheriff up there said, the only thing between here and Canada is 2 moose and a barbed wire fence with 3 strands missing.
Yeah.
It gets cold up there. We're a little better. We've got the Wichita Mountains,
Which are east of us, which don't do a damn bit of good.
which intercepts some of that. So we don't get.
Thank you for putting the quotations around that word. Mountains. So
Dawn, you have plenty of red meat. You just need to eat more of it. Her blood work didn't come back real well.
no, not good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, influenza is definitely running around.
It's not just influenza. I got a confirmed diagnosis. I had COVID and the flu.
Yeah.
At the same time. I'm pretty sure Rita had it before I did. Poor
Yeah.
thing.
You guys got to stop with this overachieving thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Except, my African immune system went, and I was good about 2 days later.
Yeah.
Anyway, Melindas, love them. Love their TSA compliant bottles. Thank you. One, it's not Louisiana style hot sauce if you've got garlic in it. Stop that shit. 2, if you're gonna have a peri peri sauce, have peri peri peppers in it. Trinidad Scorpions and habaneros do not make peri peris. That's a very distinctive flavor profile. Don't tell people it's peri peri if there's no peri peri in it. Bastards.
Very, not the primary flavor even.
Yeah. Ow, Sir Brass. Middle son, 3 years old, got pneumonia, ear infection, and a secondary infection of the flu. Ouch.
Yeah, I think Rita had the same thing I did because she got about a week before I did, and then it segued into an ear infection. So she had rampaging coof, the flu, and an ear infection. She was not a happy.
So RK, what you're saying is you're cleaning out the freezer today. Leftover elk shoulder, whatever else should go in a stew.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
whatever's
sounds good.
in the
Leftover elk shoulder?
Yeah.
Could somebody explain this to me?
yeah. Oh no. Service tech today for an oven that went out on the 23rd of December.
It's the 2nd, so
Yeah, but that meant, well, actually, that could be good or bad. I mean, you go out to eat on Christmas, assuming there was someplace open.
Chinese.
Yeah.
No, somebody's having dog leg stew. That's what we used to call it up in Amarillo, was dog leg stew.
Yeah.
That's whatever was, or Rita calls it stone soup.
Yeah.
It's whatever you got, throw it in there.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't hold temperature. Oh, lovely.
And like I said, we've got 10 TSA compliant bottles of various flavors of blended hot sauces. A couple of them we're not going to try.
Yeah.
Anything with 4 X's and flames on it. But there's quite a few 1 flame and 2 flame bottles up there that we're going to have a shot at.
Yep. Well, it's good that he's recovering, Sir Brass, because for a child, that really sucks.
Stress test his immune system.
Yep.
Might as well get it out of the way early.
I got a piece of history I got to go back to here.
Holy crap.
This is from 1959 from J.S. McConnell.
McDonald,
yeah, of McDonnell Douglas, saying attached are the detailed results for the Name the F4 survey, as well as a sample ballot. The results are clearly a preference for the name, you're going to love this, Satan. And it is recommended the F4 be so named. 650 ballots were sent to 53 naval activities and squadrons. 53% of the ballots have been completed and returned. And there's this neat little cartoon. It says, "We need your vote here at MAC. We're all afluster trying to name our Mach 2 Buster. So would you please, at our behest, put an X by the name you think is best?" And the name choices were Sprite, Ghost, Goblin, Satan, and Phantom 2.
Also, other,
Other,
which
yeah.
was a mistake. Don't ever give military folks a chance of other.
Yeah. And the next 2 pages are a list of votes. And actually in 4th place, Satan got 81 votes, Ghost got 45, Spook got 24, and the Phantom 2 got 23. So, and one wag wanted the name to be the F4H.
Well, the F4H, the F4H.
Yeah.
The amusing thing is they've gone through, I know military folks, they've gone through and edited the submissions.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah.
Are you saying that other slot might have had some words that we were not capable of?
The F4H Dick Dancer?
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody put Flying Brick in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, some of the test pilots were involved because Satan got 81 votes.
Well, are you sure that Flying Brick wasn't one of those that got edited out?
It might have been.
I always knew it as the F4 Rhino. And I know Jim said it was never called a Rhino. I know it was never called a Rhino, just like the A-10 was never called a Warthog.
The Warthog is the actual name of the A-10.
Thunderbolt 2.
Oh, here we go.
There's the official name, and then there's the fleet name.
Uh-huh.
And Brooke.
So, the Phantom 2 is the official name, fleet name, Rhino.
Army people that think they know something about how to name an airplane. Right.
Well, you know, if they'd let us have the ones that they should.
Give us the airplanes. Airplanes. Still think it was
The F-14, yes, was known as the Turkey.
the turkey. Yeah. It's the
A lot of people don't realize how big the F-14 actually was.
oh, that damn thing's the size of a 747.
Potato, yeah.
Yeah, splitting off the Air Force into a the Air Force should have been to the Army what the Marine Corps is to the Navy, honestly. Should have been a subordinate command.
Well, it used to be.
Yeah, should have stayed that way.
Yeah.
Now, I hear Mike Z. Williamson exploding from here.
Yeah. Mikado, I don't actually remember what the Phantom 1 was. I think it was, here comes the
Why
box.
is Courtney grinning at me?
Courtney got a picture of what was in the box before it got sent. That's from Dawn.
I think I'll step over here.
Probably safer. Yep.
And Ian will now open the box.
To Ian, to be open online, smooches. Seriously.
Yep.
That kitten is not going to be happy.
Caution contains live bees. Do not shake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, the bone is too easy. Courtney has a new anthology you agreed to over New Year's.
And look,
Well, it's not ticking.
It's not ticking.
If it goes wubba, 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 I'm out of here.
Okay.
We're saving that for fun.
Oh my God.
No, I know Dawn.
Why am I hearing this rattling sound? This rattling word.
Oh my God.
The hell? Seriously?
Thank you, Don.
Look, she sent me tea. Dawn!
Is that a blow-up girlfriend for Ian?
Where the hell? Where in the hell did you find an inflatable sex monkey?
It's not inflated. Just open it. It's open the ziplock. It's suffocating. Oh, maybe that's like, never mind.
It's in a magic bag.
Oh, look, it's turning purple like a monkey should. Why does it have pasties?
I'm not responsible for this. I can't tell you what's going home with you. 'Cause it's not here.
It's a monkey. It ain't going home. Oh, she vacuum sealed it. Why'd she vacuum seal it? It's going to expand.
Oh. And Dawn wins. That's a gotcha.
That does not get to live here. I want to be very clear about this. It does not get to live here.
The best things in life aren't things. Friends like you. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Mama Jean. Don says, we love you. Uh-huh. I can tell. Flying monkeys. She giggled when she handed me that. I'll bet she did. I know Dawn. And the puns have started.
If Ian spanks that monkey, it'll be an NC-17 show. Yep. And 2024 is off to
2024 is off to a rollicking start.
yeah. Here's lipstick on his cheek.
Is there seriously?
Even if there wasn't, the red shade he's turning would be
Yeah.
enough to look like it.
Holy crap, there is.
Think of the ad. she's
Y'all do
going to-
remember that I don't like monkeys, right?
Jet says, think of the ad she's going to get every time she hits Google. Oh. So, yeah, 2024 shaping up to look like 2023. It's off to a start, which is right. Speaking of a start, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not making any damn resolutions.
Nope.
I'm making the same one I made starting in 1978. No resolutions.
Resolutions these days are a challenge to the gods. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, Don says they've had it since last Valentine's.
What?
She's been listening to you for a while.
Since Courtney was conveniently driving through.
Yeah.
You should have held on to it till this Valentine's.
Nah.
No, it doesn't have a tail, so it's actually an ape.
They're all monkeys. They're all monkeys. It's the devil's oven mitts, tail or not.
Yeah. Oh, fudge. Yeah. Kentucky fudge is good. We had somebody send us some fudge from the Trappist monks.
Oh, yeah, that was yummy.
That was definitely yummy. And it was alcohol infused.
Works for me.
Yep.
And of course, there I was, innocently driving through the wilds of Kentucky when I get a text from Courtney that was a picture of the Uranus Fudge Factory.
Well, yeah.
Somebody ain't right. Thank you for the tea, though. Assam, my favorite. RK actually left me with this giant attack pack of Assam, and
Thank you,
have
Tom.
I have almost plowed through it. So
Now we know who the guilty party was on the fudge. It was Tom. Thank you, Tom.
oh,
Do
the
that
Trappist.
as often as he likes.
Oh, the Trappist stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Japanese companion with an AI and a gorilla suit. Don't give her any ideas.
You realize that monkey is going to replace Cecil, the poster primate for PTSD, right? I don't
Oh.
like monkeys. I don't even like stuffed ones. I managed to disassemble Cecil. What do you think's going to happen to whatever the hell that one's name is?
Chewy.
No, it's not Chewy. I like Chewy.
The tea is to get the taste of the monkey off your taste buds.
Really?
Oh,
Thank you for the tea.
we have one of the best fudge places that I've encountered my entire life, right here in Wichita Falls.
Oh, we do.
It's called Pecan Shed,
Oh, so there.
and they do some fantastic fudge of various types. My favorite, of course, has pecans in it, which Jonna can't have. So now every time I go buy fudge for myself, I have to buy for them.
Well, this means it's safe if you leave it at the shop with me, because I won't touch it. So doesn't mean nobody else will.
Spurglet for the name.
Spurglet.
Stuffed monkey, another euphemism. Jesse.
Have I mentioned y'all ain't right? Just want to throw that out there.
You have a sticker and everything.
You have what?
You have stickers and everything.
Say y'all ain't
Say
right.
y'all ain't
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you already named the monkey had stickers, which wouldn't surprise me.
Now they're saying the monkey's name is Babs, since it's a female.
Something to put on the tombstone, I guess,
Yeah.
because I'm going to destroy that monkey.
Oh, that's better than that.
We ain't right and we're here. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, right. Mhm, right.
uh,
So they send me a monkey.
Well, you monkey around all the time, so
Speaking of mental ammunition, moving on. Have everybody here's on the North Texas Troublemaker channel, right? On Facebook.
probably most of them are, yeah.
I don't know. Well, I do. There are snippets about the Rabbi Raccoon. I'm still in the middle of writing the world. Still in the middle of writing the world. So there I get snippets about the raccoon that's a rabbi, the raccoons that uplifted themselves. I'm still writing the world.
Well, now you got to add them in because that's too perfect to let go.
Mm. It's like I read it. It's like, damn, this is good.
Trash pandas for the win.
Trash, Jewish trash pandas.
Yeah.
Not sure how they go about doing the bris, but what the hell? Wiped out the ladies.
No comment. Oh, actually, Sean, if you want some good glazed pecans, Pecan Shed, I don't know if they ship. They probably do.
Oh, I'll guarantee you they do.
They are
Guarantee they do.
all first quality pecans and they're fresh. The
Well-
only ones that I've seen that are as good come out of Georgia pecans.
They've got not only does the Pecan Shed have a full on orchard, which is lovingly tended. They've got 2 or 3 different varieties. I did not realize until the sweet little old lady at the Pecan Shed decided to tell me different, that there were actually different varieties of pecans.
Oh yeah,
Comanche and Cheyenne, apparently all named after Indian tribes.
Yeah. Pawnees.
Pawnee, and I got a lecture on pecans and a tasting to find out which variety I preferred. Turns out all of them.
Yeah, pecans.
They're pecans. But they do. They've got their own orchard with 2 or 3 different varieties, and if you bring in good quality, they'll buy from you and sell.
Yeah.
So we actually one year we sent them like 20 pounds of pecans one year, and they paid pretty decently.
Yeah. Richard says the raccoon rabbis are reform. Oh, that's good. And there goes another argument.
I mean, given mammal anatomy, would a bris on a raccoon require a chisel?
And especially since they're not all reformed, some of them are orthodox.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking of the tiny little young.
The pictures are great, and they're wearing yarmulkes. And the great thing is the yarmulkes are slit, so the ears, little furry ears, can stick through the yarmulkes. It's like, whoa!
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm still riding the world. Shit!
Surgical grinder. Yeah.
Ah.
That's what I need somebody to use on my back. I have been down with a bad back again, pinched nerve, and a few other problems. And one of the things that I discovered is the pinched nerve does not like the bone spurs that I have on the bottom of my spine.
Fancy that.
Yeah. So one of the options is to go in and have them Dremel the bone spurs off and hope that knocks the pain level down a little bit.
Well, that'd be a nice thing. Not be quite so painful.
Yeah. So that's possibly an option in this year for me.
I've got an angle grinder at home, Mike. You could always come over to the house,
Yeah.
save you some money.
I've got an oscillating multi-tool somewhere. We can probably.
Well, I'm not to the point that I want to get them to ablate the nerves, which is another option.
Yeah.
Because then you can't feel anything.
Yeah, no, burning the nerves out. Just.
Well, David, that's not even talking about the problems that I've got up here because of wearing a helmet for years.
The thing about it is that if I uplift raccoons, some of them may be Jewish, but I'm not concentrating. They're going to have to be because the snippets are too good. But I'm not concentrating on the religion in this series. I'm really not. It's space exploration.
Well, I think you're going to run into it now that you've
No kidding, right?
got rabbits. Yeah. Jason's point. Would raccoons be Jewish considering dietary restrictions?
Oh,
I see them more
one
Southern
of the
Baptist.
snippets is about what's kosher.
Yeah.
One of the snippets is about what's kosher.
I mean, it's like, okay. I had to add otters because somebody wanted to draw Mike Massa on a cover.
Yeah.
Had to add Highland Coos. What?
I have a better picture of him than as an otter.
I had to add Highland Coos because of. So okay, why not throw otters or raccoons in there? Why not? What the hell? And now, of course, I'm going to find a university in Tel Aviv that did the uplifting because they all come from all of the uplifted trace back to a lab in a university somewhere.
Yeah.
The University of Oklahoma did the bison
And the coup.
No,
Inadvertently.
I've got the University of Aberdeen for the coup.
That's no fun. Besides, that fucks up my story.
So those of you worried or wondering, I guess I'm hip deep in writing all that, and y'all keep adding work to it. Raccoons. I gotta do a raccoon. Now I gotta do a raccoon short. Damn it.
Just another case of tricksy trash pandas. Yeah. Let them stay self-uplifted.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Working on it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not the trash pandas from Jim's Militia Upworld.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Oh
Say something to
God.
myself, I want to keep a little bit of actual science in here.
That went out yesterday.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I like that many people are enthused about the idea, though.
It's actually quite humbling that this many people are actually enthused about this little brain dropping I had about uplifted fluffy eat cows.
Yeah. Pandas. Yes. They are very definitely Jewish.
No,
They are
they're
very
stupid.
picky about their diet.
They're stupid. Stupid. Actually, I had the foxes were out of Russia, and then Russia pissed me off, and now they're out of Ukraine. I got them out of a university in Kiev is responsible for uplifting foxes. because Russia pissed me off.
Raccoon self-uplifted because they found discarded medical waste in a dumpster behind one of the labs.
I am not a Marvel comic book.
Follow the science. Yeah.
So are you saying it was the Wuhan lab that uplifted the?
I don't have Chinese uplifting anything because I'm mad at them too. Bad at them too. I've got the Japanese uplifting river otters.
You better hurry up and write it before you get more.
I am writing it. I'm in the middle of it. They just keep adding short stories.
Well, if you wind up with the uplifted for Chinese, it's simple. Make
No.
them Taiwanese. That would really piss off mainland China.
Ooh, that would.
Middle-aged mutant Krav Maga raccoons. Wally. Samurai otters. Don't give Mike any ideas.
Well, wait. I'm looking at doing a story about Comanche bison.
Well, the University of Oklahoma uplifted the bison. Actually, Professor Matthew Hambright, Dr. Matthew Hambright, will be University of Oklahoma. Yeah, it's totally. And this short I wrote about. There's a short I wrote about dealing with loss, combat loss as a combat leader. Your first ever when you see action and you lose some people you trained. So I've got a short story based around a uplifted bison second lieutenant whose recon platoon went into battle and lost. He lost several of the people he trained, and it's a short story about dealing with loss as a leader.
And it's very good.
Wait a minute. He's a second lieutenant. You mean several of the people that trained him?
No, his actual team, his recon team that he led. So he, yes, he's second lieutenant. People would have trained him, but the butter bars that is their platoon, and yeah, it was I won't say it was fun. It was a good one to write. It wound up with a lot of uplifted mythology. Mythology is not right. Belief system.
Yeah.
Where the story actually, there's this, it's not a monument, historical park that is where it's in the Wichita Mountains. It's where Dr. Hambright's house was. And everybody thinks Dr. Hambright's house has been destroyed. So you got this park with this huge statue of him with a DNA helix and all this, and there's a road going off, and it's if any human drives up there, they're told by the uplifted in civilian clothes that it's a private residence, and it's private residence. Uplifted are allowed to go down the road to the residence, and it's Dr. Hambright's old house, and what they do is if you are uplifted and you fall in combat, they take a device, your jump wing or your drop ring or your jump wings or whatever. They engrave your name and they go in the house, they press it into the wall. So you go in his house and the walls are covered with the dead uplifted who had died. And in the living room, there's a hologram fire and a leather chair with a hologram of Dr. Hambright, and sitting there just reading a book. And he walks in. He's telling the hologram that he has failed. He failed people, and it was hard to write, but very good. I think
it was damn good. That is real hate for uplifted hippopotami.
No, there are multiple rules about my world. One of them is nobody ever uplifts monkeys. Period. Not in my world. You do not. Monkeys don't get uplifted. Period. 2, no predators bigger than a human get uplifted. That's a simple safety thing.
Well, a hippo is not a predator.
The fuck, it's not.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not a predator. It's a herbivore.
Take your technically and stuff it. Hippos are predators.
Yes.
They're also a hell of a lot bigger. No, not uplifting. There are two herbivores that got uplifted. That'll be bison and Highland cows are the only herbivores. And that was Dr. Hambright's breakthrough, was figuring out you had to make them omnivores first before you could uplift them to sentience.
Stairstep says we already uplifted monkeys. They're called politicians. Not far from the truth.
That's actually not a bad point. But and we don't get to uplift them anyway because they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
No, two herbivores, because like I said, you have to make them omnivores. One of the universal laws that's been discovered in the universe is only races that are carnivores or omnivores achieve sentience. That's one of the inviolable rules. So they couldn't uplift. They kept failing to uplift herbivores until Hambright figured out you had to make them omnivores first.
Now that is an interesting thought, Richard. Carrier pigeons that are entirely space-based perform courier services between the gates. That
I'm right now keeping it limited to mammals. The uplifted crabs, no.
No, that'd be an interesting short story, though.
I'm keeping it to mammals right now. And uplifting chickens, no. There are Tyrannosaurus Rexes that are really pissed off about being small. So,
Uplifting ostrich. They're not small.
Oh,
they're also predators.
Yeah. And they're dumb.
No kidding. So I'm probably going to wind up throwing raccoons in there. But yeah, murder chickens are bad. Bad.
No, this is totally separate from the schlock universe.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting involved in IAP over the schlock universe. So I've got what was going to be a chin story anthology to set the bounds of the universe. And then I've got a basically war in space novel that I'm writing at the same time that will further flesh out the space.
500-pound chickens have nice legs. Yeah.
And we'll also stomp you into a mud puddle and then walk it dry.
Yeah, agreed, Don. The last thing the world needs is a shitty rooster with the ability to plan and thumbs.
Right. Right. So, and then, right, because of Kelly Grayson and Jim Totten, I've got one-offs. You've got the basic core species, which apparently now includes raccoons, that were first bred 300 years, first developed 300 years, and they've been breeding for 300 years. And you got one-offs created by governments and corporations and scientists outside Terran space. That if you have to have wombats, they'll be the one-offs outside Terran space.
Yeah, Kermit's right.
What?
Your mistake is telling us about before you hit the print. Yeah.
My two favorites, the two that I've polished to a fairly well. There's one. The first one is about a human lieutenant of a Marine embassy team, and it's what kicks off the war. The Star League, the Pharaoh Star League, Star Legionnaires take this world, and there's a embassy on it, and it's very loosely based on a retelling of the Tehran, of the whole Tehran 79 thing. But the Star Legions consider the uplifted to be jumped animals, and only animals. They are not human, because the Star League is they're eugenics based. They're in no way, they have nothing to do with Warhammer 40K at all, period, even though they look a lot like them. So they're eugenics based, and they don't consider the bison to be human, and they have no human rights. So they tell this lieutenant that he can go free. And the last line is all of his Marines think he's about to walk out to the, and he says, my last command is fix bayonets. And the gunnery sergeant walks up and says, your last command, sir? And this lieutenant says, the Marines don't need a command to do the next. And he charges out into gunfire. That was the first one I wrote. And I really liked writing that one. And then the second one was over the grief.
For the losses.
The loss, yeah.
Yeah, everybody tends
Ian
to.
Ian fed up what?
There's been a whole sidebar going while you.
I can tell.
You'd have to go back about 20 comments to catch all of it.
And I'm not, but it's that sort of thing. The one I'm working on now is a fox family that goes through unknown Tannhauser gates.
Yeah.
They are the curious, and that's all they do is they find Tannhauser gates that go somewhere that the Terrans don't know about. It's a gate we don't know where it goes, and it's extremely dangerous to go through there. So this fox family, they got a little spaceship, and that's what they do for the love of. They want to see something new. Yes, they could come out in a star, but the hazards of space flight, space travel, are less to the I get to see something new. I'm writing that one right now, and it's a little rough because I don't have any conflict in it. So I keep redoing it because there's no conflict. It's just a little story about a husband, a wife, and their kids that all they do is they go find Tannhauser gates that go we don't know where and go through it to write a report and to send pictures.
Yeah, you kind of keyed me on something. Talking about embassies. For those of us that have interacted with embassies around the world in various situations, yeah, everybody tends to look down on the Marines that are the guards at the embassy. And that's a serious mistake because those folks, they're not dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get picked as an embassy guard if you're dumb. 2, they are excellent at handling people. And by that, I mean literally or figuratively as required. C, most of them study the country in depth. So they know exactly what is going on in that country, including keeping up on current affairs. Much like some of the Army folks, one of whom might be on here, who had odd jobs at embassies. Truck convoys, other things. Nobody expects the enlisteds to be smart.
Yeah, then those people, anybody who doesn't expect your Thomas the NCO to not be smart and sneaky,
Yeah,
deserve to lose the next war.
Yeah. You know, the classic example, and Webb Griffin did W. Butter was his real name. Actually did a great job of that with the Marine Corps books because he wrote it from the perspective of one of the embassy people.
We have Frank. Sarah's got Fred.
Yeah.
Fred the Fed is at Sarah's.
Yeah. So those folks, A, they're sneaky, B, they're knowledgeable. C, they have a specialty. Sometimes it's comms, sometimes it's a shooter. And sometimes it's other things. Yeah, it differs. The Air Force people in embassies are, yeah.
The ones that are intel are great.
Yeah. Some of them.
The Air Force intel people I've dealt with at embassies are great.
Well, they're the ones who've got all the booze behind the green
No
door,
kidding.
regardless of where the embassy is. Yeah, Thomas the E4.
Hold on, was he?
Yeah.
Um,
Smart enlisted, yeah, they're the standard MO for the U.S. military. We do chaos and war as well because we do chaos all the time E4 Mafia. Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Mafia.
Rick, former
Represent.
E4 Mafia. So am I. So is Sanford.
It's all mine.
So is Tom. So are most of the folks on here at one point. Mike Burke. Yeah. Matt.
Now, Mike was Marine Sergeant Major, so he had to rotate through embassy, I think.
Yeah. And he was also a miscreant E4 at one point.
Oh God, yes. Or E3. I think in the Marines they start early as E3s.
No, they're E4s.
Lance corporals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Terminal Lance for a reason.
So anyway, the Fluffy Yeet Cow universe is coming along slowly. Not help. It's helped and not helped by people helping.
Yeah.
Like, the Rabbi Raccoon, which is stuck in my head now. I've known several rabbis that were really decent people, and now I have this Rabbi Raccoon stuck in my head.
Tom, I wonder where you might have heard that statement.
What?
The next time one of you bastards walks across Red Square whistling the James Bond theme. I swear to God. Sounds like the voice of experience there.
All the places you've never been.
Yeah, RK, you and Mikado were both ROTC, so in the military scheme of things, you were second-class citizens because you didn't graduate with the ring.
Ring knockers.
Yeah.
I like what Ringo says about ring knockers. I've never met a mediocre one.
Yeah.
They'd have to step up.
No. Some of them are very good.
Radar cross section of a Cessna 172.
Yeah, don't talk to my ex-husband about ring knockers.
Yeah.
For the inside on that joke is there was a kid, some teenager, landed his 172, flew his 172 from
Germany,
from not occupied Germany, through Russian air defense and landed in Red Square.
Yeah.
That was a tremendous blow to Russian pride, by the way. Soviet pride.
Go to Red Square, see dead Fred's
Head
shed.
shed.
Also known as Lenin's tomb. Matthias Rust, yes, DA, thank you.
Yeah, it was that one thing he did more damage to Soviet morale. It was glorious.
Yeah.
The reports after on the state of readiness in the Soviet forces were glorious.
Oh yeah. And he got asked a lot of questions when he came back.
Hello, Jana.
You have a customer.
Yes, I do. How you? Mr. Combat Vet. To get his best.
So here's your polonium tea. Drink up.
Yeah. They're quite testy if you joke around and lie to get into the lab too.
Also,
I can imagine.
allegedly, they also get really pissed off if you attempt to take a whiz on his tube. Or so I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, Winkle Red, there you do occasionally get some good officers out of the trade school. Yeah, 172 is quite a bit more than an X-drone, yes. RK, I have no idea since I can't go there. Have fun, James.
Rita. Jana and Rita might as well be twins.
Yeah.
Jana is doing stuff for a local combat vet chapter, so somebody's here to get his fitting.
Yeah, Tom, the wanted poster is apparently still up for you.
The AKAs listed under it are fantastic.
Kosher fish platter. Okay.
What?
I also remember who posted the kosher fish platter. Wasn't me, Kermit.
If they gave me explosives, it would have been bad. All you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, AJ, that does happen. You do get some weird crossovers. Didn't happen to me, but it did happen to a friend of mine. They had an Air Force officer that cross-qual to a Navy F4 squadron.
Yeah.
And he got sent to the boat. And apparently it was rather interesting watching him trying to land on the boat.
Honestly, the Mustangs, the OCS officers who went through OCS were the best ones. Speaking as a line, is just a line NCO. The officers who went to OCS were the best ones. But that given, there are also some real crap ones. The Mustangs either turned out to be really good or they sucked really bad.
Yeah.
The ROTC was more middle of the road. ROTC, they wanted to be there. There were some good ROTC officers. There were some great ones. Ring knockers.
None of them are mediocre.
They're not mediocre.
Yeah, the Navy does call it a VOTEC school. That's another name for it.
All of a sudden, language barrier. I don't know.
Yeah, those nice general Air Force landings don't work on a boat. And also the runway's moving and it's a lot shorter and a lot narrower than what the Air Force is used to.
Also, there's no maid service for the monks.
No. Yeah, RK, that is a good point. Army officers are taught to do things. Navy officers are taught to manage things. The Air Force
I don't know. I didn't run.
doesn't do either one other than whatever they're assigned until they make probably major at the best.
The thing about that I like about the Navy is they drink coffee and throw officers as the bad guys.
Yeah.
Which tickled me pink.
Well, the other thing we do is we provide Uber for the Marine Corps. So the Navy's job with the Marine Corps is we take them where they're supposed to go. We kick them off the boat. We sit and drink coffee, wait till they get done and bring them back aboard and go back home.
I went Army because I can't swim that far home.
Amen.
Hey, you're always within 5 miles of land.
It might be straight down, but at least you're 5 miles.
Yeah.
No. I can walk home. I can hitch a ride home. I can't swim home.
I never
Doesn't matter
wanted
where
to.
you're at in the world. There is a way to walk home from everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, except maybe Antarctica.
Well, the question is, how long can you hold your breath if you're in the Navy and try to do
Crunch.
that? And Tom, the other problem was you're so damn big, you wouldn't fit on most boats. I mean, you don't fit on airplanes either.
But they shoot you personally. I don't mind being shot at personally. I can return fire personally. I had a 25 millimeter chain gun. I was a happy man.
I was never worried about a bullet that had my name on it. I was always worried about the one addressed to whom it may
To whom
concern.
it may
Yeah.
concern, that's a mortar.
Well, either that or what we call a golden BB in the Navy if you were an aviator. That was the one little bitty round that would take your airplane out and put your ass either dead or in a silk.
I love a chain gun. The M242 Bushmaster 25 millimeter chain cannon is my happy place. I love the fact with a gyro stabilized turret, I can be trucking along at 25, 30 miles an hour and put every shot into a 3-inch circle at one click.
I like an M79. They point.
Yes, PC Pro, we did let people jump out of P3s. Usually the SEALs and usually for reasons.
My hips. Never.
BS and double MS with no debt due to it as well. Yeah. Same here. Navy paid for my education twice. Actually, 3 times.
You guys need to wrap up because Shane wants to talk to you.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, we're 1 hour in anyway.
all right.
Early, so.
All right. Okay, guys. Books coming out. Buy Jim Totten's book. Buy our book. Last Call's out. I'm looking at the proofs for the Weird West. Cedar's been sending out proofs on the Weird West.
For the covers.
Oh, the covers are great.
And I'm finishing up the short story, which is now a novella. And it'll be going out to the alpha reader sometime this week.
The steampunk.
He's the
Y'all, God bless you. Y'all made Courtney work for this one.
Yeah.
Some of those stories, y'all are getting better and better. Steampunk, I've no idea when it's coming out. But now remember, in 24, we are going to be busy.
going to be. Think we're not busy already? What the hell, man?
Yes, Ag, the Western is coming along slowly, but it's coming.
Also, Long Tall Stranger by L.R. Smith. It's on Amazon.
Yes.
Buy it for his widow, please.
The novella is not in a series, Ben. It's a standalone.
It's going to be a new series.
No, it's not.
What? Oh.
It wasn't going to be a novella either. So.
Shut up.
Anyway, folks, y'all be safe, and we'll see you on Thursday.
And remember, don't pet the sweaty stuff. Don't sweat the petty stuff.
Be safe, guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Silly boys.